Good evening, viewers. I am ALANA NADIR with this evening's edition of the Regional News. Beginning with news in Jamaica. The Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, has launched a probe in the sudden death of German ambassador to Jamaica, Dr. Stephen Keel, but up to press time Thursday night, there was no suspicion of foul play. Jamaica Observer sources say about 2:30 Thursday afternoon, the police were summoned to the German embassy on Waterloo Road, St. Andrew, and requested to assist an unresponsive Dr. Keel to the hospital. He was taken to Andrews Memorial Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. There was no official announcement from either Berlin or Kingston up to late Thursday night, but observer sources said that was because they were not sure that all of his family members had been informed of his passing. Dr. Keel was posted in Jamaica in August. Since his arrival in Jamaica, Dr. Keel has attended a number of events, including the reopening of a refurbished Above Rocks Health Center in St. Andrew. On October 12, Ambassador Keel presented the government of Jamaica with a donation of COVID-19 vaccines from the German government through the COVAX mechanism. In St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it has begun. President of SVG Teachers Union, Oswald Robinson, said its members, teachers, have started receiving dismissal letters. In a voice note posted on the union's official Facebook page, Robinson did not indicate how many teachers received dismissal letters from the office of the Chief Personnel Officer, but said all of this was expected. On November 19th, a scheduled list of central government employees and some in-state entities were required to take the vaccine against COVID-19 as a standard or qualification to work. Teachers were included in this. Teachers have been assured that the union is close to start filing in the High Court, which should be done before the end of this week. Robinson said following this, a joint press conference with other unions will be held on this challenge being faced with the government. He made it clear that the union stands for the rights of all teachers, whether unvaccinated or vaccinated. Now news from the Twin Islands of Trinidad and Tobago. A woman who died at a house in Freeport on Monday has been identified as Nita Gajidar, 31, of Macbean Village in Cova. It was initially reported that a man who lives alone in a wooden one-bedroom structure allegedly brought Gajidar to his house located on Arena Road. While there, the woman became unconscious and an ambulance was called in. When the paramedics arrived and checked on the woman, she was said to be dead. Gajidar's friend, a 52-year-old laborer whose house she was in at the time of her death, sought to clear the air on what transpired on that day. The man claimed that he and Gajidar had known each other for a few years and only became close in the past recent month. He alleged that she was in an abusive relationship and had called him over the weekend for rescue. And finally, the last 12 Canadian and American missionaries from a group kidnapped in October in Haiti have been released, police said Thursday, ending an ordeal that brought global attention to the Caribbean nation's growing problem of gang abductions. The group, which was abducted by a gang known as 400 Mowozo after visiting an orphanage, originally numbered 17 people on a trip organized by Ohio-based Christian Aid Ministries, CAM. 5 of the hostages had already been freed in recent weeks, and the final dozen were found by authorities on a mountain. The 400 Mowozo gang, which controls the territory to the east of the capital Port-au-Prince, had said it was seeking a ransom of $1 million for each of the missionaries. The gang's leader has appeared on the internet in videos wearing a Spider-Man mask, saying that he was willing to kill the hostages. No details were provided on whether or not a ransom was paid. And that concludes this evening's edition of the Regional News. I am ALANA NADIR. Thank you for joining.